boy. So I read this first card and I started reading this card and the video cut off. I'm gonna try this. This is my first video ever, so I'm gonna try this again. I don't know why it cut off, but maybe because after a couple cards I introduced this thingy that's like started holding them for me. And I wanted to show you how, so I showed this in the last video, the harmony, and while I was sitting here listening to the video back, I realized there's like black here and white here. So it's like dark and light, and masculine, feminine energies. And the only reason that I figured that out is because while I was doing the reading and I pulled masculine, if you look, it fits perfectly here. So it is masculine and feminine. So we all have feminine and masculine energies within us. Yes. So harmony. I'm going to check. Yes. Your eye of wisdom can bring in new awareness, leading to higher consciousness in the heart of your innermost being. You are being asked to unify your heart and mind aspects, to strengthen your inner core and express yourself as harmony in duality. Okay. Pathways. Throw open the shutters and portals of your mind to a grander vision. You are invited to discover the pathways that lead to a more expanded consciousness and a new world of knowingness. Remove the veils that hide the sacred pathways of illumination to your true self. These pathways take you to the inner dimensions of your heart and to the core of your intuition, where divine wisdom and knowingness resides. Try to recall where you were in your dreams and notice how every part of you feels right after waking up. Observing your feelings is very important, as they are portals and signposts on the pathway to finding who you really are. That was beautiful. Sacredness. Let's check sacredness out. The feminine aspect of you has journeyed through a myriad of adventures, various experiences where your divine feminine energy became buried under layers of struggle by giving yourself away, layers of pain and sorrow by physical and emotional abuse, layers of ignorance by being mentally manipulated, and layers of betrayal. I see an onion, right? You see the layers? This caused you to hide, not to reveal yourself, and not to trust anymore. You have not failed, but are being invited to initiate a new identity and transform the layers that held you back. Underneath them is a stunning innocence and beautiful sacredness waiting to be experienced. Trust that your sensuality and sexuality is part of the divine feminine, and allow yourself to dance life outrageously while claiming and living your sacredness. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna stop it and see if it like all uploads together. Otherwise, maybe I gotta do a part 1 and part 2. Or should I just keep going? Let's just keep going. We'll just check it out. We'll just see. Alright. Inner child. Inner child. Your inner child yearns for the courage to express itself, but it is afraid of being ridiculed or rejected if it does. All it wants is to be loved just for being itself. Your inner child is naturally endowed with amazing creativity. knowingness, wisdom, compassion, and the expression of passion. This bundle of energy wants to emerge again. Your inner child, once released and embraced, creates balance in your life and allows the songs of joy that come from your core, so alive, like the carefree laughter of a playful child. Are you ready to deeply nurture and love your inner child? Wow, it's powerful. And it's almost like a womb. There's a fire in there, and then there's like bright, bright light. Very beautiful. Illusion. Illusion is a perspective that gives the appearance that something seems to be real. But in truth, there is so much more to experience beyond your limited senses. You might have to let go of your illusions. Illusions of dark and light, right and wrong, and the disintegration of the mind's perceived reality, of who you thought you were. As those frequent fearful thoughts keep you stuck in a negative pattern and emotional chaos. Become aware multidimensionally, not only of what seems apparent on the surface, but look at things from different angles. This requires a quantum leap of trust as you can experience life in a whole new way. It might seem that things are crumbling when in truth, your expanding consciousness is creating a new paradigm beyond your programmed illusion. Ooh, this is juicy information. And it's so fitting, right? It's so fitting. Choice. When you make a choice, what is your choice based on? Fear or love? Resistance or joy? Frustration or aliveness? To flow smoothly with your river of life, your choice needs to be made from a deep level within your whole being, from your center of knowingness. When you then allow that deep, passionate, and creative energy to spiral outward, free of expectations, amazing experiences can come into your life. A true choice requires as well taking responsibility for that choice. Then, become very aware of your thinking, because you can confuse and obscure that higher choice from coming in and changing the entire outcome. You are a co-creator of limitations or expansions. The choice is always yours. We are manifesting queens. Whatever we choose shall come, right? Are we looking at the negative or the positive? Empress. Say her name and she shall appear. The magnetic energy of the moon has the powerful ability to move the oceans, including the waters of deep feelings. The Empress within you, driven by a deep longing within, has the ability to go beyond the same old stories, repeating patterns and opposing forces. She knows there must be a different way of experiencing life, in union within, and discerning illusions from truth, with the wisdom to see beyond conflict and drama. By accepting responsibility for the story you have created, your life, you step into another direction. The Empress represents your ability to emerge into your higher consciousness. Then you will know who she is, a wise woman of deep knowing. The Empress is within you. Rejoice in her and stay in the presence of her illumination and vast love. That applies to the masculine energy as well. You know, they have a feminine energy inside them. And that feminine energy is an Empress. Right? And look what's next. Masculine. So we're going to talk to the feminines about the masculine energy inside of us. The masculine can be understood as the focused mind energy, the outgoing, active expression of self. From the time you began exploring your self-awareness, you separated the feminine and masculine energies. This separation is an eons-old deep split in consciousness in which they each struggle for power, but most of all, for peace and balanced equality. Multitudes of hindering energies flow through the masculine, causing fear of inviting back the feminine. Allow yourself to heal these deep wounds of separation within. Invite the masculine energies and release the distortions which they have inflicted upon you. Embrace love. Embrace love and forgive the masculine energies to embody more harmony within. Including the masculine energy within ourselves that keeps getting us angry because our masculines are choosing to not come around. Anyways, never mind. Let's just be thankful and loving and kind and appreciative of this day, this life, this breath we have. It was not promised. Void. When a change occurs in the structure of your life, such as a loss, a transformation, or a complete destruction of something as you knew it, whether in the world or your life, you may feel a void. But around the void, a wave of agitated turmoil is sent out. What was once something is now nothing but remaining debris, thought, forms, pieces, and ideas of what once was. The void is a vortex of nothingness, holding a potential for a transmutation into a higher level of awareness and a more expanded consciousness. Open yourself and look at the void from different perspectives. As this vast nothing is potentially everything. Oh boy. Okay. Soul's passion. You are at the threshold of feeling the deep passion of divine love. It is in the stillness of your innermost being where the impulse and the expression of divine consciousness lie. Through the sacred rose template, a new soul's passion is emerging. Be guided by this desire as if immersing yourself in the delightful fragrance of a blooming rose. Your soul's passion is the expression of the joy of life itself, a passion arising from deep compassion in a new way. Feel the simplicity, the delightful desire of merging with this deep love within your soul, and create the song of harmony. Okay, that's it for my first video. Oh wait, I actually want to, here, just so it's not shiny, we'll set this here. 6 is the Lovers, and 9 is the Hermit. So, it's interesting, because in this Lovers card, there's like a couple in love, and then there's a female down in this corner just looking, I don't know. And then the Hermit, it looks like he's holding like a bowl with a water and a fish. Peace I leave with you. So this is my book, Jesus, little book of wisdom, and you open it and it has some, so I'm just going to read you each page. I opened it to 2:18 and 2:19. 2, 1, and 8 is 11, that's the divine. And 2, 1, 9 is 12. And yeah. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not let them be afraid. John 14:27. And then, to everyone who conquers, I will give some of the hidden manna. And I will give a white stone, and on the white stone is written a new name that no one knows except the one who receives it. Revelation 2:17. Okay, thank you. I guess I'll do tarot next time. Or we can read these ones if you'd like. Let's read the tarot for 69. The Lovers. Lovers and close friends, take center stage. Take the time to tell those closest to you what they mean to you. Examine all of your relationships that are going nowhere. Eliminate the unwanted and unnecessary. That's funny because what was at the beginning was like the moon, and it was like, yeah. Hermit, number 9. Break an unnecessary habit. Take steps to eliminate unhealthy ruts and routines. Have some of your friends been driving you crazy? Now is a good time to get them out of your life. Don't let yourself get stuck in the expectations of others. Alrighty then. That was a perfect reading. Beautiful.